Hey, David Robinson.
Hey, Patty Dye.
We wanted to talk today about our retreat coming up. I'm really excited about another Life as a Verb retreat. We've had fantastic groups in the last 4 or 5 years come through these retreats twice a year, and this is the first time we're going out of the country. It's also the yes, it is. Get your passport ready.
Calgary, I know it. Dust off your passport.
We had a fantastic retreat last spring. We usually have our retreats at the Bend of Ivy Lodge, which is beautiful outside of Asheville, and we'll continue to do that in the spring. And last spring we had this wonderful woman named Laura from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, who came to the Creative as a Verb retreat, and she left saying, "You have to come to Calgary." And we said, "We'd love to come to Calgary." So she's found a place for us to have a Life as a Verb retreat there, and she's helping us with the local details, which we love. It's fantastic to be able to move this work around the country and even outside the country, so thanks to Laura for all her help in doing that. And we just love the way she says process. So
Process.
Right. We're going to process.
She's schooling us in proper pronunciation.
And that's why we're going to Calgary, so that we can learn how to say process. The Life as a Verb retreats have been really remarkable for me because we gather a pretty small group of people together. We've made a real conscious decision to keep the group small so that we can have more of an individualized experience for ourselves as well as the people who come to the retreat. And we use my book, Life as a Verb, as kind of a catalyst for this remarkable gathering of people who are on a journey in some way. You know, some folks are artists who are looking to go back to their art. Some are people who are really looking at their lives from a certain point and saying, what do I want to do next? Some are just people who want to learn a little bit about how it is to live more intentionally. So it's a privilege and an honor to gather people together in that way, and we're very excited about this retreat. What are your highlights? What are the things that you love most about that work, David?
Well, I think these retreats are always special in that, and you kind of touched on this, that people come for many, many different reasons, and inevitably they enter into this beautiful process that's intended to help people really become aware of the richness of their lives and the attention to the small things that really fill out and create the beauty in everybody's life, and most of us miss it because we're not paying attention to it. And I just love it because there's sort of you feel when you first start in these retreats, the world just slows down, and as it does, everybody wakes up. And they start to discover pieces of themselves that I don't think that they've felt or seen in years and years and years. So that by the time everyone leaves, they're rejuvenated. They're seeing the world through different eyes. They're recommitted to paying attention. It's not that they're going to go back into lives that just changed. They're just going to pay attention to what's there and really, really, really embrace all of those stories that I think, people always tell you they don't have the stories. You write these beautiful stories, and they say, I don't have those stories. And you always say, yes, you do. You just don't see them.
Yeah.
And when people leave this retreat, they see them.
And I love you and I always have answered the question, what is yours to do in the world? My response is always, to help find meaning in small things. And I love your answer, which is always to help pop open people's stories. And I think this retreat is a great combination of those two things.
Yeah.
So we'd love to invite folks to join us. We are meeting October 13th through the 16th this fall in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You can find a link to more information and registration and all that good stuff underneath this video. And some people ask me when they write about this retreat, do I need to be a writer to come? And our response is always no, you just have to be a human being. So we love to have fun. We love to pop open stories and find meaning in small things, and we'd love to have you join us for that.
Great.